We're gonna try to make that barbecue sausage melt again. Hopefully, we got less trolls tonight, and I don't burn the shit out of it while distracted by said trolls. But let's get started. Fuck. Okay. Hold on, we got a situation here. What's going on, Glenn? How you doing? How's your Friday, man? So I just got bratwurst here. And this is going to be our protein here. We're just going to cut it into disc. You know, it's fine if they don't stay disc. Kind of what you have. Yeah, let's hear a joke, Swift. What's going on, George? How you doing? We're just making a melt or grilled cheese, whatever you want to call it, with a fruit salad on the side. What's up, Dirt Bike? How you doing? The ceramic pans is pretty much non-stick. We'll just cook these little bratwurst pieces all the way through. It'll be good. Yeah. No, that's Ken Bramlow. Who is these tulips? Yeah. Well, Swift, it depends how hard you throw them. Is that the answer to that joke? Oh, well, yeah, that's fair. Hey, what's up, Space Tong? How you doing? 'Cause, 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 'cause Oh, sorry, space frog. It's kind of hard to see from here. It kind of looked like space dong for a while there. But do you think a thong would look as good in space? I mean, what type of underwear do we think astronauts wear? I think you're right. We'll put in not a ton, but just a little bit. What's going on, Nicholas? A UDU space frog. Ooh, damn, turned it be different. What's going on, Angel Cake? How you doing? We're making a sandwich. Just kind of like a grilled cheese sandwich, a melt, whatever you want to call it. Okay, while those cook down, you're in no rush here, but let's go ahead and make your fruit salad to go with it. Thank you, Nicholas. I hope so too. I'm pretty confident. Take about 4 or 5 strawberries here. Cut the tops off. Got a banana. What type of cheese and sauce are you gonna? Provolone, cheddar, mozzarella. What's going on? Pest control, welcome back. Yeah, but provolone, cheddar, mozzarella. Bread's gonna get toasted right in all that grease, butter and grease. It's gonna be excellent. come on, Peter North. But if I made stickers, you know, saying don't make fun of Glenn, you know, they would be a big seller here, you know. There's a little fruit salad there. I don't have any Greek yogurt, or is there a little bit of that? Yeah, they get some sort of kick out of it, Glenn. I don't know. Bone buffer? Oh, you got way with words, Emery. Something tells me that he didn't make it very far. Um salve de Brazil. No, ciao, Marguerite. Ciao, Brazil. Because I feel like it, Anthony Moore. Because I prefer cooking on an induction, little hot plate, than on a shitty electric coil stove. Also, lighting's better. It's more rooms for activities. Easier to hide the kitchen mess. I don't know, happy birthday, Ellie. Sure. Dude, half of you would deport your own mother if you thought you could make a headline out of it that would make Trump look bad. Oh, man. I don't think you're really adding a whole lot to this conversation, Emery. But you probably got made fun of a lot with a name like Emery, so I'll let it go for a while. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, well, you probably don't want to get beat up by anybody in general. You know? Yeah. All what I'm saying is all the people that were wrong about everything the last few years seem to be very pissed off right now. So I'm thinking that's probably a good thing. Happy 4th birthday, Ellie. There you go. I don't know. Good morning, Marwa Pape. Oh, thank you. Yes, he has risen. You know what? Time out for Emery. Alright, provolone there. Provolone here, this is thin slice. So guess what? I'm using 2. Well, ciao, Hong Kong, you know. There's a conspiracy I got for you, that the Chinese started COVID to quell the, unrest in Hong Kong. That's your conspiracy for the night. Now that whole shit was intentional. And, we're just making kind of a, I guess you would call it a barbecue sandwich. Or barbecue melt. You'll see. We're getting to the good part now. Exactly, Funkadelic. I couldn't read his insults that were written at the 3rd grade uh, reading level. Yes, it was a cheesecake Bubba Ganoush. I might try to make a film video out of it. I filmed it. Wasn't perfect yet, but I might make it anyways. I think I need to bake the graham cracker crust before I put the filling into it. And I think that would make the crust a little bit crispier. Well, thank you, Shopta. You know, I get that, you know, probably once a week out here, to be honest. But, you know, I'm okay with it. You know, people say it's not so much that I look like him, but it's the same mannerisms. Oh, welcome back, Vladdy Daddy. I did burn the bread yesterday, you're not wrong. Did George end up cutting his beard? Space thong. Alright, I will have to do that. Starting off 46 with some big changes there. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Beans? Now, I'm gonna let the pan cool down a little bit, turn down the heat, because as Laddie Daddy mentioned, we had a little incident last night with the skillet being too hot. Well, that's alright. Mix some mozzarella in there. Just kind of scrape some of the burnt out of the middle, out of the plain field. Kind of control what's in our pan a little bit. Let some of the burnt bits out of there. You don't need them. Hey, what's up, Rebecca? Welcome over. Or Rabina Q. Take some pickles. barbecue sauce action in there. I'll top her off. Actually, we're going to give the pan a little bit better of a wipe. Pickle juice shots. We could do a pickle juice shot. You know, what's in a pickle juice shot? You just... Alright. We're going to give that a good press down. We're going to give that a minute and a half. And we are going to cover it to help the cheese melt. Well, yeah, I know what's in pickles, but you know, when you're talking about no, well, what language are they speaking in, Glenn? No, Russian, yeah, that's fine. Здравствуй, мой друг, Ник. Yeah, it's been a while since I've read Russian, but you know. No, I just cook at home, Rabina. You know, you can define what qualified chef means, but, you know, just a home cook. Well, I have a beer here. I have pickle juice. And I got... Let's just take a little peek, see. Yeah, it's not ready to flip yet. We're cooking it a little bit lower and slower than last night. That is okay. Well, there's butter in the pan, Glenn, so we're good on that front. And the mayo I forgot and left out on the counter the other night. And there wasn't that much left, but the mayo got retired a little bit early. But notice the pan's gotten a little bit dry, so we're going to add a little bit more lubrication, or butter. We'll get the burnt cheese, little bits of cheese out of there. We'll give it 2 minutes on this side. Might have to flip it again. It's alright now. Well, I'm out of vodka, Johnny, unfortunately. I mean, that's pretty much what you're doing. I mean, well, the bread will absorb some of the butter, but I mean, really, you just don't want it to stick to the pan. That sounds like a jailbait situation, Drea Michaels. You remember the young... Yeah, Peter. I mean, Glenn has he has validated his credibility. Oh yeah, I mean leftovers, inexpensive ingredients. I thought you just had to have certain attributes, and that kind of came naturally to some people, Peter North. But I guess there's a market for everyone. I mean, he does seem to have some sort of obsession, Glenn. I think the people would agree. Peter North wants to get with Glenn the gay guy. Or at least is fascinated by him. Yeah, I feel that happens to me a lot too. Like, my stomach is definitely a lot bigger than my eye. My eye's a lot bigger than my stomach in the grocery store. Yeah, I think that might be one of them on-the-job training type of jobs, Bubba. Another minute here and we'll be done. Yeah, I get so pissed off when I throw it away after not using it. I've gotten a lot better at cooking with leftovers, though. From this day forth, Space Frog, you are now known as Space Phone. Oh, welcome back. Tita Cho TV. I don't think he knows shit about fuck. Alright. Now I'm going to pull out on time. As always, except for last night. Last night's sandwich was an aberration. Let's put that together for half a minute there. Oh, thank you, Rabina. I appreciate that. Yeah, I got little grape tomatoes, but it's space long thong with silvers. I appreciate the historical reference, bringing in current events and the Supreme Court into a diss all in one. You can either go tomatoes or pickles. You know, tomatoes or pickles are going to give you kind of that acid little kick. I went with pickles. Okay, that's what that side looks like. That's what that side looks like. That's what that side looks like. Well, Tita Cho TV, thank you for coming around. It's obviously not burnt. Good evening, Dylan. This is called Redemption from last night. Well, it's got barbecue sauce on the inside, Glenn, so if you can see, that's plenty saucy enough. You can see it started coming out the sides there. It's not dry. You gotta remember you were cooking it, soaking in that butter. So. Oh, is it space or long space thong? Silver. Yeah, Dylan. No, I thank you, Dylan. I try to keep it simple. Everybody's got a different definition of pot stickers, Bubba. Are you talking about like gyoza? No, Glenn, it is, white bread, provolone cheese, mozzarella cheese, cheddar cheese, bratwurst cut up and cooked, pickles, and barbecue sauce. That is the total ingredients. Oh, and red onion. Yeah, I'm starting to come around to the mayo train, but I'm not putting mayo on a banana. That sounds like some sort of sick, deviant activity. Oh, thank you. Cheers to you as well, Dylan and George. Thank you. You as well, Dylan. Yeah. I generally don't get worked up about arm hair, Peter. Well, how high were you when you tried that kind of low space, Tom? Because it's not a texture thing, because bananas are already creamy. Well, I appreciate it, Tito Cho TV. Hope to see you again. But yeah. I go back and forth between butter or mayo. It's me. I think either one can make a really good sandwich. But yeah, you definitely can burn butter pretty easily, and it's something to take into consideration. Kind of like a fancy barbecue, not fancy, but a barbecued grilled cheese was made and ate. Now, just having my dessert was banana, strawberries, and blueberries. Well, since I did use cheese, I am responsible for paying the cheese tax here. Oh, yeah. Just put a fucking outdoor barbecue in the middle of my living room. I would love that. Dogs, go to jail. Go to jail. I did pull out on time tonight, Dom. It was very good. The people can vouch. Damn it. Hold on, let me scroll up here. Yeah, their obsession is kind of weird. Also, throwing in and talking about Bush right now. Well, Space Falcon's got a point. That's what he does. I know. We have an opportunity to correct to add to the discussion, Rabina. I had to Google it as well at first. Turns out he's had quite the illustrious career. I mean, I think everybody's going to agree with you, Space, that clean Bush is better than dirty Bush. I mean, that isn't exactly a controversial statement. It was on a little bit later than usual last night, and the trolls were, yeah. I mean, that's valid too, Glenn. Although the damn dentist always says I should floss more, so maybe it would be a 2-for-1, maximum efficiency. I don't know. And I think that's probably personal preference space thong. Or sorry, long space thong silvers. From this day forth, you have been christened. Penny, quiet. Go to jail. Let's see what you did there, Space Thong. Well, just living on your pension every once in a while when you need to venture out of your basement, you know. Space thong or a thong dog? Yeah, I think I'm sticking with space thong. Panino. All the good stuff's gone. Well, I guess here's a little bit of cheese. A little bit more. Okay. I don't think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know the engineering behind it, but I don't think anybody likes underwear going up their ass. I think if it's going up the ass, it's very poorly fitted. The T&F look very similar from a long way away. See you later, Rabina. Good luck with your appointment. Just for the record, Monica from Friends banged 2 different optometrists. Just happened to be the father-son combo. Ciao. All right. I think it's food's gone. Sandwich turned out great. My fruit salad's gone. Beer is almost gone, so I think this is as good a point as any to wrap it up for tonight. Always use protection. Well, unless you're gonna pull out on time every time. That was neither here nor there. I kind of like Space Dong too. You know, who came up with long Space Dong silvers? You know, playing on the Supreme Court. Yeah, Penny, that's enough. But I'm gonna go take the dogs for a walk. Call it a night. But Glenn, Peter, Bina, George, Space Dong, the others that have been in and out. Thank you all for stopping by and joining me, and happy weekend. Ciao.